Beloved, my apologies so much for bringing this video out late. For 2 days I've been trying to upload the video. Things are going on with electronics and YouTube and things of that nature and it's totally understandable with all the energies and planets that are going on. I couldn't even get myself together to be on video, but as you know, the message is what's most important. So my hair looks a mess. My throat feels like a frog. I did get my tea. Okay. So we're going to get started on this message that's most important. Alright. I will put on some of my spiritual armor. I didn't even have time to put on the armor, beloveds. Okay, so with the moon moving into Leo, this is what to expect, okay? So when the moon is in Leo, we're feeling the influence of the moon, so we need romance, we need affection, recognition. You know, people want so much to be admired and appreciated that it may result in especially dramatic behavior, okay? And being that Leo is ruled by the sun, it's a time for ambition, independence, and leadership. People may refuse to recognize limitations, and with the moon in Leo, it is also a good time of enjoyment and warmth, and a time to show kindness and generosity to others. Leo rules the heart and the upper spine. And I just got to give a tidbit of information that I did find out. Extra virgin olive oil. If in fact you take a teaspoon, tablespoon, and squeeze a little lemon in it, it helps with unclogged heart and arteries, and mainly arthritis, and it just oils and lubricates all your valves and muscles. So I'm going to start incorporating that, and I will give you an update on how that feels, okay? And matter of fact, I think I'll probably start putting it in my smoothie, because I don't think I can stomach. Takes me back to the cod liver days of the elders, but I don't think I can stomach the extra virgin olive oil just by itself. So I'm going to put it in my smoothie. And that being said, I probably will put a little extra. Okay. So on that side note of health, because when it hit me in the Leo that it rules the heart, I thought about people that have heart problems and the arthritis that may affect a lot of people. Okay, so tell your elders just in case they're not watching the channel. So you can Google it. Extra virgin olive oil. Alright, so now, even though the last video I said that we already know the energies that are going on, so I just got down to the meat of the situation of what we need to do as a people, okay? But today, I am gonna lay out the energies. Spirit told me to do that, so we shall see. And like I said, apologize because I know it sounds like I got a frog in my throat. I do have my Chinese tea on deck to try and clear that away. So I'll be taking a sip periodically, my beloveds. But I just want to give a shout out to all the new subscribers, the dedicated subscribers. I love you so much for feeling my energy. I hope the videos had something that could resonate with you to bring some clarity to a situation, give you something to think about from a different perspective. Even if it's something you need to share with somebody, you know, that you realize what they're going through. So I want to appreciate you so much all on that. And I love you guys so, so much. And as the subscribers come in, I just sit and look at your name for a minute, and for those of you who have a picture, so when I do the readings, I do want to pull in your energy, you know, to bring messages to as many people as I can to live your highest good, okay? And bring whatever situations you're going to into perspective, into understanding. And my main goal is to put you up on game, baby, so you'll know how to deal with all these different energies that are going on, okay? So, that being said, we're going to gather here with a grateful and peaceful heart, and all the ascended masters from all the different religions of love, light, peace, and harmony are present, okay? And let's get started. I'm being guided to start off with a deck from the 4 agreements to set the peaceful tone as we embark with spirit into the energies that are going on, and how to put our warrior shoes on to combat whatever is going on, okay? Shuffle this one more time. Alright. So we're going to start off with absorbing the energy of being impeccable with your words. And it says, cultivate faith. Cultivate faith. To have great faith, it is to have great power. Because you are intent, your will is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word becomes even stronger. Absorb that energy and that prana. And the second card is, don't make assumptions. Speak openly and honestly. Alright? When you speak openly and honestly, you don't have to make assumptions. The day you stop making assumptions, you will communicate clearly and cleanly and achieve impeccability with your words. I so love the 4 agreements because it's just keeping it 100 with things, people, and how you feel. Alright, as above, so below. And again, don't make assumptions. Be yourself around others. Don't be shy. Okay? Be who you are, who your authentic self is. Alright? So within this energy of card, the biggest assumption that humans make is that everyone sees life the way we do. Individually, we assume that others think the way we think, feel the way we feel, judge the way we judge, and abuse the way we abuse. And abuse the way we abuse, we are afraid to be ourselves around others because we think others will judge us, victimize us, abuse us, and blame us as we do ourselves. Wait a minute, there's some things going on outside. The fire department is here. Hold on, fam. Okay, fam, I'm back. So as you marinate on these things, these are some very, very good messages to start off and give us some food for thought and some things to think about. And yeah, we do judge others. you know, and which we should not be judging anyone. That's not our job, okay? So, let's get started on, alright. So, alright, Divine Spirit, thank you so much for being here and bringing us the information that we need to combat any and all situations that you deem necessary. We're asking, what is the energy that's going on within humans, the world, the planets, phases of the moon? Alright. With the moon being in Leo. With the moon being in Leo, prepare us for the messages of what to expect and what we need to embody. Yep, leadership. That is the energy of Leo. Leadership. Alright, Spirit. What's the T on this leadership? There's some healing that needs to be done, even within the realms of leadership. There's some healing that needs to be done with us individually. There's some heartache, confusion that is going on. There's a lot of pain that people are just gotta say it. There's some pain that people are wishing on others. There's some pain that we are embarking on ourselves. There's some pains within relationships. There's pains within the inside of humanity. Okay. And within that Three of Pentacles, this is speaking to me, that's saying, as a collaborator of people that are of peace, love, and harmony, it's time to come together. It's time to take action and be a force of being on one accord for healing, okay? And with the Two of Wands up under the leadership, this is a time for progress for the leaders of love, light, peace, and harmony to step forward. It's time for us to take action, to come together on one accord for the overall good and abundance of everyone within the healing, okay? And not hurting each other's feelings, okay? Within that world that's followed right up under the Four of Swords, just knowing the success and the progress that will come out of a oneness and healing the things that we go through individually, so that when we go out into the world, whatever's going on in our world, we won't put it off on another, okay? And that brings a lot of success and abundance. Within this heartache Three of Swords, you know, when people are hurt, you know, you'll feel as though you need to be unscrupulous with your shit and do whatever you need to do for your own personal satisfaction. Okay, so when people hurt people, you know, it's not a natural reaction, but it's an accustomed reaction that you do that to others. Okay? And within that action, yeah, it's time to embody that Emperor energy of wisdom and things that need to be in order and things that need to be impeccable and strong and forthright, okay, and determined. All right? And the bottom foundation card is the Wheel of Fortune. So there's some changes that need to go on. Okay? this I'm going to put to the side because I am going to do a spread. I'm going to keep these to the side just in case I have to recap on some things. Okay, so I'm going to do a spread with the Shaman deck, embodying all the energies and the questions that we have with the moon being in Leo, to see what we need to do away with and whatever we need to embrace for the betterment of humanity in the world, period. So the first card is going to be in the South Node, okay? Spirit is saying for me to take these cards just as they are. This is how the spread lays out, okay? So the first card in the South, this is in representation that which needs to be let go of, what needs to be shed. You know, it's an old wound that we no longer need to define ourselves by, all right? The lower world. Card number 31. All right, let's get the tea. Let's get the tea. And in those lower worlds, thinking about the lower vibrations of the 4 agreement cards that we just pulled and read about judging others and things of that nature. So within the lower world, I'm feeling this as, you know, sometimes some lower vibrations. It's like, you know, we're all going through a dark night of soul. We all need to think about the things that we need to change to make ourselves better, okay? To be more harmonious with everyone and everything, be it the animals, the earth, people, okay? So within this lower world, it holds the treasures of humanity. Boom. I didn't even read that yet, but that's what I felt, okay? It is a place of rich and fruitful darkness which we can find the disowned parts of ourselves and the abandoned aspects of our psyche. The lower world is the place of our ancestors where we discover the gifts and lessons from the past. It is the realm of the collective unconsciousness. Here we can meet our demons and transform them into pure energy, our source of personal power. Wow, that was just in the 4 agreements cards, okay? So with this invitation, it's a time to unearth your hidden treasures. Do not make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Wow, this is so synchronistic with the 4 agreement cards, right, beloveds? Don't make yourself small in order for others to like or accept you. Bring out the gems and precious stones that you have kept inside your heart, hidden even from yourself. It's time to honor your past, recast your life as a heroic quest. As you journey into the lower world, you will be offered all the gifts of your ancestors. Their struggles, the way they hurt, the way they've lived, the way they died, will become blessings. So thinking about the past and how things are going right now in the future, and I won't say any more about that because I done got shut off of the YouTube channel again, okay? But you take it how it resonates, you know. We all see what's going on, all right? So the second card in the West represents a part of you that needs to die. It is an old story that needs to be let go of so that you may find a new, meaningful story in our lives. The Witness. And it is in reverse. Okay? Number 64. So within the witnessing things that you see with your own mind, heart, and energy, for those who are tapped into your energy and have those empathic gifts and abilities. So within that, and you're witnessing things that are going on, and you have to ask yourself, am I going to be a witness and stand by and just let, bullshit go? Or am I going to do my part with the collective? Okay? Alright, so here we go. The witness observes without engaging in any action. By cultivating inner stillness, we are able to assess any situation from a higher perspective and make better decisions. When we can be present for someone else's difficulties with stillness, then we are able to truly hear them and give better advice. Sometimes we can be so still that we are a mirror for each other. Then, though, our presence, they receive our own answers. And with it being in reverse, the message is acknowledge your preconceptions, your ideas, and feelings about the situation you are in, but resist the urge to change any of it. Do not fall back into your controlling patterns. Instead, take a few breaths and connect with the joy of not having to perform. Hold space for the world to keep spinning on its own. So I'm feeling the energy that, it's putting it real simple. If in fact you don't have anything to bring positive to the situation, sometimes it's just best to say nothing. And then there's a time when people want to vent and actions need to be played out for you to get a whole perspective, a full perspective of what's really going on, to even see if it's important for you to make a decision or make a comment or voice your opinion. Okay? Alright, let's go to the north. What are the messages of the north? Okay, the card in the north represents the wisdom that you need to acquire. You have learned the lesson from the south and the west. What wisdom is ready to mature within us? What is your great medicine that you are ready to embrace? What are the deeply buried treasures that have become available to us? This is interesting. Let's see. Ooh. Thunder. Wow. Yeah, it does seem like there's a never-ending thunderstorm going on. Okay? Within our lives individually, collectively, worldly, and that's where I'm going to leave it. You fill in the rest. Thunder. Okay? And the legends that speak of great thunder beings who live in the sky and call for your attention when great occurrences are meant to happen in the world. They warn when tension in a situation are called upon to be released. Their presence in your reading reminds you of the dramatic moments in life that change everything. Both awesome and frightening. When thunder arrives, it is also a wake-up call, one that you will not soon forget. Hello to the hello. So, with it being in reverse to me, beloved, do you feel the unnecessary drama is waylaying your life? Could you be exhausted from listening to others tell you their never-ending victim stories? Or could you be telling yourself a version of the same? It's time for an about-face. You're being warned that to continue on this path will cause you to regret your choices, even if they appear benign or familiar. It is time to say no to drama. Let me repeat it. Say no to drama. both yours and others. Focus on solutions rather than problems. You are worthy of a drama-free life. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay? Wow. Ooh, so much I want to say about all this here, but I can't. Okay? Don't have the free will of speech as we once had. Let's get it. The card in the East represents your possible destiny. The way that you will share your treasures and gifts with others. Let's see. This is something. Spirit, thank you. Ooh, the holy mountain. Hello to the hello to all the heavenly hellos. Ooh, wee. And I'm just feeling that energy before I even look to the meaning of this holy mountain. Just a coming together, as I just recapping in the beginning, of a unified front on just making a positive change. A unified front that when we go through the thunder, we go through it together. Okay? Let me get some tea. All right. This is a native deck, so the native people around the earth recognize mountains as a place of great power. Okay. Strength, sturdiness, just looking at that mountain. Solid, unshakable, unmovable. Okay. So within this great place, there's a power where one encounters spirit, or where the gods or the goddesses reside. In ancient Greece, it was Mount Olympus. It was the home of 12 main gods and goddesses. In the Tibetans, the pilgrims, Mount Kailash. Just as I said, all the spiritual beings from all of the religious and walks of life and cultures are here and present, beloved. Okay? So within that, with it being in reverse, there's some medicine. When the holy mountain shows up, it's a time to be active. And we saw the active card in the very first spread that I did with the angel deck. So don't let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain there are no obstacles, only beauty and an obstructed view of the entire earth. And there's no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment to climb this holy mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargy, indolence, laziness, as these are real obstacles. All right, so let's that message was truly empowering. Okay, it's almost like I don't even want to go any further. But I do have maybe one or two more decks. And I might have to come back and recap on this, or no, what I'll do is I'll do it in a different kind of reading, bringing that universal message for us all. Okay, so we'll get some angels of the ancestors and see what they have to say to clarify the energy of the moon moving into Leo and what we need to consider. There's a wee thing going on. That was interesting. Alright. Hold the space. So with this druid, and this is truly an ancient ancestor, okay? Speaking of the lower worlds and the ancestors and possibly the whispers and the things that we need to learn and think about that they went through and how their life ended and the things that they went through, okay? So within this elder energy and spirit, I so feel that it's speaking of the lower worlds of the ancestors. Okay. And for the witness, we have autumn. Release the old and rest. Okay. Release the old energies, the old thoughts, the old patterns that no longer serve us. You know, being a witness to the things that you realize need to be changed within us individually as well as collectively, beloved. The snake, shed old skin. Okay, within that thunder and with the energies that are going on and all the planets and Mars with its fiery self and Jupiter and Uranus and the retrogrades that are going on and it being in Capricorn, you know, it's time to let go of the things that get you riled up. Okay, the things that have you thinking in a lower vibrational energy, that have you out of peace and harmony with yourself, with others. Okay, so it's time to let that go. You know, we're gonna let that thunder come in and, you know, throw everything at us and like, look, these are the things that's going on that you need to change and you need to take heed on. Okay, so yeah, give it to us, give it to me, so that I will work on it and make myself a better person, that we can all just spread that type of energy of just being our best and living our best life. Hey. Alright. Oh, I forgot. This was a short split. Spring. Seed. See your seeds grow. Alright. So as you move and grow into that holy mountain and become oneness with each other and be on one accord and bring out your strengths and get in the mind frame of there's a change that needs to come. And I'm willing to make that change as to why I'm really to climb this mountain and commune with spirit and commune with the godly realms that are above us. Okay? I'm ready to commune with another that changes the moods and the energies that flow. And knowing that the things that you think, so shall it be. So sow the seeds of your abundance. That's not focusing on the negative. Okay? Alright, we got that message. We've got the message. Alright, Spirit told me to go here. That's right. Righty, dighty. Alright, Spirit, what are the messages? Spirit changed your mind, told me to get this deck. And I shall obey. Okay, what are the messages that we need within the energy of the Leo moon coming September 13th through the 15th, I do believe. Grounding yourself and connecting with the the abilities of our ancestors and the things. And if you think about it, they didn't have a lot at their disposal, so they used what was amongst the earth. They used what was their third eye seeing and the wisdom, and they paid attention to the winds and the animals and the plants to give them the messages that they needed to hear. You know, it was a time of no electronics, so you did a lot of inner meditation and inner thoughts. You did a lot of communing with spirit and with others, okay? So there's a grounding that we all need to embark on that will keep us connected to almost like the four directions, keep us connected with our past, present, and the things that we need to embody. Because I mean, there's a spiritual warfare going on within oneness of us as a collective. And the lesson, whoa, it is a hard, deep lesson. And it's almost as if, you know, for those who don't get it, it's almost like those who get it, we've got to linger in a little longer and be the witness for those things that are going on, and wait to see how they come through, and then be there to guide others to help them come through when it's that time. Because everybody has to walk their own path. You know, when you go through the dark night of soul and you're looking on the inside and tweaking and seeing the things that you need to change, okay, it's all coming in divine timing. We can't rush it. We've got to move through it. And for those of us who are all ready to go to that holy mountain, we got to stay grounded, okay? So we will not be shooken off our foundation or the growth that we've embarked on and come this far with, okay? And 22, boom, transformation as we go through the thunder, okay? And I'm so feeling that, shedding that old skin. Yes, that's a transformation that's taking place, okay? And we all going through it. We're going through it all in our own personal ways, within our own family, immediate family, surrounding family, friends, and everything else that's going on, okay? So there's a transformation going on, and the best way to move through it is to move through it in a lot of ways together, so that brings us to that holy mountain. Ooh, number 44, that holy mountain is home. Ha ha, I'm so feeling that. The holy mountain is home, where we have seeded we have planted the seeds of growth, abundance, and taken everybody to a very spiritual place of understanding and coming together. It's home, boo. It's home, beloveds. And this is the number 44, which is an 8, the number of infinity. We've got 22 on the board, which is a 4 within the foundation of things. We have a 36 that brings a 9. A 9 is so, so powerful. And within the divine timing, there's a number 3. Okay? So, my beloved, I hope, in fact, you found something. Oh! Alright, let's get one last few messages. I so enjoyed this. I hope you did. I hope you did. Because this, I don't know, it's kind of like an inspirational type of energy. It just, I don't know, when I do them, they bring in just good feelings. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Alright, people are starting to call. Alright, Divine Spirit, give us some one last messages for me to share with all my beloveds. Oh, I wish this video could just go all over the world. Happiness is our birthright. And when we get to that holy mountain, we will have it. Yeah. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Boom. Alright. Period. Pooh. Until next time, be well, be loving, and just be good to yourself. Keep it peaceful and positive. Alright, beloved. Until next time.